Welcome to the MCU's burnout phase, where sequels, spin-offs and recaps all blur together into one messy movie. The Marvels feels like several episodes of a TV show mashed together and expects you to have done your homework on Disney+. So, if you zoned out while watching or skipped it entirely, here's what actually happens. Prior to this movie, the namesake superhero Captain Marvel unplugs an AI that governed the planet of an alien civilization. This naturally throws the alien society into chaos, leading to a devastating civil war. And as if this wasn't bad enough, their sun also starts dying, turning the planet into a nuclear winter wasteland. When the alien leader Dar-Benn discovers a powerful bracelet that can manipulate space-time, she sets herself two goals. First, restore the planetary ecosystem of her homeworld, and second, hand out payback to Captain Marvel. She then forms a plan to steal resources from other planets, such as fresh air, pure water, but also a sun. For her revenge goal, she specifically targets planets that are dear to Captain Marvel. To actually do this, she creates rifts in spacetime that are inherently unstable. But in her mind, things would go a lot more efficiently if she had the second power bracelet that goes with it. The second bracelet, however, is in the possession of Kamala, a teenage superhero who received this galaxy-breaking accessory in a package from her grandma. So when Dar-Benn uses her bracelet to teleport across the galaxy, she puts a rift into the universe, causing some serious concerns for humanity.
Uh-oh. It's not good.
While Captain Marvel checks out a space-time anomaly somewhere in the galaxy, Earth Defense Agent Monica checks out another anomaly right here in our solar system. Through some space-time hyperdimensional graviton quantum entanglement, Captain Marvel, Kamala and Monica now switch places whenever they use their powers. Sometimes. This does not affect the antagonist Dar-Benn though.
How convenient.
Dar-Benn then uses her bracelet powers to create a wormhole that steals the air of another alien planet. Our super trio then figures out what's going on, both with the ruptured spacetime and the resource stealing, and then properly connects it all to the revenge plot. This all mainly happens via a handy introspective machine. They deduce that Dar-Benn must be heading to a specific water planet next, on which Captain Marvel is apparently a princess.
If you say so.
The trio then trains to coordinate their powers and place switching before arriving on the water planet about an hour before Dar-Benn shows up to steal some water. But instead of just creating a wormhole upon arrival, Dar-Benn and her army first come down to the capital city and start a melee clash on the ground.
Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
Though eventually the water gets siphoned off, while our heroes can bravely escape. For her last piece of the puzzle, Dar-Benn wants to steal our sun. She promptly creates another wormhole, but is confronted by the super trio.
Surprise, motherfucker.
They battle it out, but in the fight, Dar-Benn manages to get hold of the second bracelet.
That's really bad.
When she wants to create a large, stable wormhole using both bracelets simultaneously, she finds out that the power requirements are way too high and promptly explodes.
Fatality.
This naturally tears a massive hole into space-time.
Of course.
To patch up this multiverse rift, Monica pulls it back together, energized by the two power bracelets.
Black girl magic.
For structural reasons, she must do this from the far side of the multiverse, leaving her stranded when the rift is finally sealed. Now in the end, plagued by guilt, Captain Marvel travels to Dar-Benn's homeworld to restart their sun.
I didn't know that was an option.
Afterwards, she then resettles into her late mom's homestead. The universe-breaking bracelet is naturally returned to teenage Kamala. By the way, former Galactic Defense Director Nick Fury was also in this movie. In a 20-minute adventure, he uses space cats to evacuate a sinking space station. As this is a new channel, I would immensely appreciate your upvote and subscription, but was only given that you actually enjoyed this little summary. In any case, thanks for watching and see you next time.